What's going on, fam? What's going on? Welcome back. This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're back with another Divine Alignment Light Code message. And we are continuing our presentation series when it comes to colors of the chakra, color healing and awareness. And today is all about the color green and pink. So if these colors been popping up in your reality lately, I got you covered. Be sure to click that like, subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate you. And the universe is going to use any means necessary to get your attention. Because remember, everything is happening from the inside out, not from the outside in. When you know better, you're going to do better. All right. So we're going to jump right into it. And when the color greens, according to universal law, remember there's a good side, not so good side to everything. So this color may be popping up, letting you know, hey, you may need a little help in this area, or the universe may be reminding you like, hey, continue to use these colors as a tool so you as you elevate on your hero's journey. I hope that makes sense, right? And remember, color is a power which directly influences the soul. Again, color is a power which directly influences the soul. One more time for the people that just joined the group. Color is a power which directly influences the soul, okay? And now, now that you know what we're talking about, knowing is half the battle, okay? So we all know we've been lied to on a mass level. So what do we do about it? We take the good things that we learn, we incorporate into our lives and apply it. Take the bad things, don't throw it out, but we use them as a teaching tool so we don't make the same mistakes over and over and over again, right? And that's what I learned on my journey, okay? So what I'm doing, part of my purpose to give you a quick tune up so you can tune into yourself, your own intuition, your own inner voice, your own energy as you navigate in your own reality. I hope that makes sense, right? So we're gonna jump right into it. We know Earth is a school, so every situation that you're involved in, that's a lesson and a test that you have to pass, okay? Every situation is a learning experience. Remember that, okay? So our purpose and mission in life requires learning a whole bunch of life lessons, right? And through those life lessons, you're going to gain a lot of experience and knowledge, and it's going to help your soul grow. And you're going to know, right from wrong, and you're going to know what works, what doesn't work for you. And then what'll happen is you'll be able to incorporate and apply that in your life and have some kind of continuity system for yourself and your family, right? And you're going to help people to help themselves so they don't make the same mistakes that you made prior, right? And that way they can skip some levels. And then by you empower them, with that information, I call it knowledge and wisdom, right? You're gonna empower them for the rest of their life, okay? So most importantly, don't blindly believe anything I'm telling you. I'm just sharing my own personal experience and the tools that help assist me on my own hero's journey, all right? But trust your own inner voice, and you'll realize everything matters in your life, okay? Even yourself. Start loving yourself more. I love you enough because the universe instilled in me, say, hey Chris, I need you to share your love and affection and compassion for people, and then also share your experiences with them, the things that worked, the things that didn't work, and and let them know, tell them the truth, like, hey, you made a lot of mistakes, but those mistakes gave you some wisdom, right? And so that's what led me to this whole hero's journey, food for your thoughts, okay? And I can go on and on with that, all right? So remember, follow your own biorhythm and flow in life. I'm saying that from the heart, and we're talking about the heart chakra today. And when it deals with the color green, it's all about giving and receiving, okay? Cause and effect, love, not just any kind of love. We talking about unconditional, universal love, right? The good and not so good, okay? So with that being said, also with green, it deals with support, balance, harmony, love, social, nature, and accepting that, hey, we've been lied to, and at the same time frame, right, you're gonna realize, like, when you really hit the heart chakra, when you really hit this heart chakra, your higher self gonna take you on a history lesson. It's gonna let you know the good guys and the not so good guys, right? And you'll realize, what's your overall role in the grand scheme of things. We all have our own individual purpose and destiny that we have to fulfill. We're not supposed to be following people, all right? It's okay to have a mentor. However, you're supposed to graduate at some point so you can have your own hero's journey and your own experience, okay? I hope that makes sense. So I'm here to empower you, give you some tools to put in your toolbox so you can continue to do your own research on your own. That way you don't have to rely on me, all right, for all the information. You can do it. You got this. I'm here as a reminder to let you know you are limitless, all right? So with that being said, let's jump right into it. All right, the references that I really want you guys to invest in, you got the Hermetica here by Timothy Freak and Peter Gandy. We got Works by George Carey. This is 3 books all in one. And also we got Celestial Ship of the North by Valencia Stratton, okay? And then lastly, we have The Astral Body by A.E. Powell. Oh man, I almost forgot one. And right here we had As a Man or Woman Thinketh by James Allen. Please invest in these books. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. I'm gonna give you some of my key points, some takeaways. I'm gonna get you out of here, okay? So at the end of the day, it's all about unity consciousness. It's not meant for all of us to think alike. It's, you know, unity consciousness represent for me, like, how can we all play our part to elevate the overall energy, frequency, and vibration of the planet? So the universe within yourself is gonna send you messages, right? So to the source, because you have that divine essence within you. That's what makes your heart beat, okay? And so once you realize that, hey, I can make, you know, my own choices and decisions in life, and with that being said, you realize like, hey, you are your own universe, and it's time for each and every one of us to take full responsibility and accountability for our actions as we navigate in our own matrix reality, okay? And you know, as you start learning more about who you are while you're here on the planet this time, the universe gonna send you numerous synchronistic events, confirmation, letting you know like, hey, you on the right track, keep going. So it's gonna, you know, it's gonna be some time where you may want to cry, okay? Because you're gonna hit a roadblock, or you're gonna hit a benchmark, so to speak, where it's gonna break your paradigm, and all of your beliefs are gonna go away. You're gonna have to unlearn all of that too. So it's gonna be many spiritual awakenings, so to speak, okay? So underneath all the layers, you are divine light being in the divine mind. This is your true self, okay? And for you to have this experience, you like, hey, you know, Mother Universe, I want to volunteer to go down here and see if I can play my part and elevate everybody on the planet some kind of way. So as long as I can, you know, elevate one soul, one spirit out there to, you know, to really focus on, you know, helping the universe, I've done my part, okay? So when you come down here, you know, your mom and dad gonna link up, create that divine spark that which creates you, right? And you got that spiritual aspect, and then you got the material aspect. So you going from the known, which is the material realm, to the unknown. The universe is pushing you that way so you can figure out how things happen in the spiritual realm first before it manifests in the physical, okay? I want to keep it as simple as possible. So whether you male or female, your mom and daddy got to come together, and you gonna come through the portal of your mama's womb, okay? There's the only way you're gonna get down here is through the portal of your mother's womb, okay? Whether you male or female. And then you're gonna come here, you're gonna get a lot of knowledge. People gonna tell you what works for them, what didn't work for them. Then you'll come to realize like, hey, maybe I need to do my own research and figure out if these things are true or not. And then that's, you know, as you test things out for yourself, you know, things that work and things that doesn't work is gonna make you wise. But you're gonna refine and repeat the process each and every day, and you're going to elevate yourself. So instead of 360 degrees of knowledge, you're going to get another, the spiritual aspect of knowledge, which is going to give you that 720 going to equals 9. And once you get that balance in your life, once you start really, you know, focus on like the spiritual aspect, how does these things work, you know, in the spiritual realm first before it manifests in the physical, you're going to start seeing that your quality of life is going to change because you tuning into the divine signal or source within yourself. All right, so again, the Big Bang, your mom and dad create that spark so you can get your avatar to come out here to have your human experience, right? And then, you know, to really get you going, you know, everything starts in the mind first before it manifests in the physical. So please invest in As a Man or a Woman Thinketh by James Allen, okay? They have free PDFs for everything, okay? Damn near everything. So don't make any excuses for yourself. I won't, all right? So if you feel like things haven't been going right, you know, in your life spiritually, you know, mentally, emotionally, you know, the first step that I realized I had to look in the mirror. It was me. I was making all those mistakes, not nobody else. I was believing everybody else. I was having Stockholm syndrome and not really questioning my reality and doing my own research. And once I got tired of people lying to me consistently, and it was just like repeating things, you know, without, like, you know, like parrots, you know, they like, it sounds good, so I'm gonna keep repeating it. And then I had to break free from that program. Okay, so what am I saying? If you feel like you haven't been growing, you've been stagnant, take a look in the mirror first, then look at the people, place, and event that's in, you know, that you've been surrounding yourself with, and also your habits. What kind of habits? You have to change up your habits if you want new results in your life. Change your routine. Read books that you know you should be reading instead of watching TV all day, okay? So I'm saying this out of love, okay? So as you navigate, these are the universal principles that are going to make sure you stay in harmony with yourself, have that inner and outer balance. You got mentalism. Everything starts in the mind first, in the spiritual realm first before it manifests in the physical. Then you got that correspondence, vibration, polarity, rhythm, cause and effect that we've been talking about over and over again. Then we have a gender, that male and female, you know, aspect of self, right? Even yourself. And then to make sure you stay in your heart chakra, speaking of heart, that's what we're talking about today, right? 7 principles of my eye. Now remember, this is a system that keep you in your heart chakra. It's kind of like your value, your life value, your personal value. That's how I look at them as, okay? This is a system of morals and values that's going to help guide your thoughts and behavior as you navigate in your own reality, okay? So we have truth based on the fact of honesty and integrity, justice, a state of fairness and lawful judgment, righteousness, a state of consistent good conduct, reciprocity, what goes around comes around, balance, an equal distribution of weight, order, a correct sequence of thought, then action, right? And then lastly, harmony, one accord, pleasing arrangement. Now the world is equally divided between the people that want to lift people up and the people that want to tear people down. So I'm choosing, by doing these presentations, you know, taking my experiences and my research, putting together in a nice little pack. I'm putting as much information as I possibly can in one presentation, so your intuition can take you on a nice little, you know, experience, and just do your own research, please. Okay, so as we get ready to close things out, you know, obviously, you know, you receive your call from the universe, okay, the source within you. So what's going to happen is the universe is going to use anything necessary to you know, line you up with the right people, place, and event to support your growth. So make sure you trust your own inner voice, your own energy, your intuition going to guide you in the right direction. Sometimes, in my experience, a lot of times, honestly, in my early stages, things that make any sense, you know, it seems stupid that, you know, what my intuition like, hey, you should check this out. I'm like, man, that sounds silly. I ain't gonna mess with that. That's in my early stage, probably about 20 years ago, maybe 30 years ago, right? I'm telling them myself, right? But anywho, once I really start tuning into my inner voice, I started making some real, you know, sound decisions, and I was able to help people, you know what I'm saying, and also to point them in the right direction without misguiding them. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So your inner voice is going to guide you on a nice little, you know, adventure, right? Called the adventure. You're going to learn more about the different energy, frequency, and vibration. You're going to learn more about astrology. You got Mr. Astrology, Santos Panacci. You got Dolo the Pilot Man, right? And you got quite a few other people out there that are sharing that, you know, astrology knowledge. And then make sure you learn more about your anatomy, okay? As you learn more about, you know, your inner workings of self, you're gonna learn more about the God or goddess within yourself, like who created you. We are made in the image, right? So let's see what this image is made of, what's inside of this stuff. And as you learn more about yourself, it's going to help raise your own consciousness, okay? So you can tap into your own Christ consciousness, which is going to lead to your God or goddess consciousness, okay? And then what's going to happen is you're going to test things out, see what works and what doesn't work for you, right? You're going to go through your own personal transformation atonement process. You're going to learn more about sacred geometry. I highly recommend look Brother Sanchez TV on YouTube, Brother Sanchez TV on YouTube, Brother Sanchez TV on YouTube, and you'll see how everything's interconnected. He's teaching the ancient science, you know, similar to what I'm doing. I'm doing it from a whole different perspective, and I'm tying everything together. You know, everything's interconnected. So I take everything and put it in a nice, you know, little product, so to speak, okay? So it's kind of easy, so it's easy to follow for a child, okay? They just need to read it, maybe a couple times, right? All right, but anyway, as we get ready to close things out, you got to be the cause in your life instead of waiting for the effect to happen. You're going to create your own luck. You're not going to believe in luck anymore. You're going to plant those seeds. You're going to see all these different synchronistic events that are going to pop up in your life, and you're going to tune your butt into Mother Nature. She's going to help you, okay? So go out there, be very intentional as you connect. You'll be amazed how the birds, how nature, and how different things, you know, just start lining up to your vibration, okay? Be very intentional, all right? Hint, hint. So as we close things out, again, the color green is all about giving and receiving unconditional love, and color is a power which directly influences the soul. Now, material items gonna come and go. You're gonna get some abundance in your life because it's universal law. But now that you know how the manifestation work, you got the mentalism, corresponding vibration, polarity, etc. Right? Now you're gonna put these things into practice, okay? So material items gonna come and go, but knowledge of self, how to do things for yourself, is more important and longer lasting, and it's gonna, you know, help create generational either wealth or knowledge, okay? Because knowledge is way more important than the wealth, okay? So if you don't learn anything else, learn these 7 hermetic principles, all right? Learn how to apply them in your life each and every day. Test things out, and you'll be amazed. You know, you'll start building your own inner harmony, all right, in my experience. So remember, there's a good side, not so good side to everything. Balance your own polarity, and as you balance your polarity, you're gonna realize your quality of life is going to change, okay? And your manifestation is going to speed up. All right, so the art of aromatherapy or color healing is an ancient one, can be traced back to early Egyptian times. Okay, the Hindus have used colors and its healing benefits as part of the Ayurvedic medicine system since ancient times as well. It is recognized by the medical profession as well as alternative therapists of all kinds as a powerful aid to recovery and healing. Now, what they do is the interior of the hospitals and these healing centers are painted in the appropriate healing colors to what correspond with the patient disease. So what they're doing is they're using these colors as tools to correspond with whatever illness that the patient may be dealing with, all right, to reverse that polarity. I hope that makes sense. I'm saying it in real simple terms, all right? So what am I saying at the end of the day? All colors tell a story. Let me say that again. All colors tell a story. One more time. All colors tell a story, okay? So this is what's going on inside of you each and every day, all of us, okay? This is how the universe sees you and how nature sees you as well. So each human and living thing on the earth plane has its own personal colors around them, and these colors can change from second to second depending on what happened in your life, and especially, you know, when it deals with particular mood changes. So pay attention to all the fear-based media, propaganda and stuff, and remember, everything is scripted. So you need to, you know, elevate your vibration, focus on the things that you want to have in your life, that you know is going to manifest. You just got to concentrate on it each and every day. Plant those seeds. You don't have to take a lot of action, but it's all about, you know, concentrated focus, if I can put it in that term. Okay, so the field of colors that surrounds us all is known as the aura. The aura and its colors are in constant movement, like I said before here. All right, now the human body has 7 main chakras and many more. Now each of these chakras resonates with the colors red, orange, yellow, green, pink that we're talking about right now, blue, indigo, and then we have white and violet. So let's talk about the heart chakra. So the color of the heart chakra is green, although some people visualize it as pink or a combination of the two. Now green is a color of balance, peace, and harmony. Now green is made by combining yellow, which resonates with wisdom and intuition, with blue, which resonates with spirituality and healing. Now green loosens and equalizes the etheric body and the colors of energy, youth, and is the color of energy, youth, growth, and experience, fertility, and new life. Now pink on the other hand represents love. Now just any love. We were talking about unconditional love on all levels, because you can see the God or goddess in everything, and you can see the divine imprint in all creation, even a blade, just a single blade of grass, right? You can see the imprint, and you know that everything is interconnected, okay? And so as we get ready to close things out, green is a color of nature and the earth. It is balanced and harmonious in essence. It possesses a soothing influence on the body, mind, plant life, and natural world. Now green indicates regeneration and rejuvenation, youthful vigor, hope, security, a sense of home and family, individualism. And green is also good for working with nature and the environment. Now as we close things out, green is related to the element of earth and air, the direction of north, the musical tone of Fa, the planet Venus, Saturn, and the moon, the zodiac sign of Taurus, which is also associated with the season of spring, and it also relates to the Empress and Temperance tarot cards. As we close things out, use the color green if you need some change, some ideas, or if you need help learning about money, rich dad, poor dad. Okay, and too much green in your life can make green with envy. Not enough green can make you docile, lethargic, lazy, slow. You really don't want to do anything. You feel like nothing's gonna work for you because you don't want to plant those seeds and take action and test things out and see what works and what doesn't work and how you can do better. All right, so just flip the polarity. So these are my own personal takeaways when it comes to colors of the chakra, color healing and awareness, and all about the color green and pink. Be sure to click that like, subscribe button down below. We'll be continuing our presentation series with the color blue. Take care of yourself, love yourself, leave no stone unturned, fam. Until next time, stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.